Okay, the Loki has been added to the game as a playable character. If you look at the bottom of your roster list, you'll see characters like Ultimus, Loki, Nick Fury are down there. And we're going to take a look at the kits for Loki and Nick Fury as they are right now inside of the game files. Now, I want to say that in their recent blog post on their main Marvel Strike Force website, the official website, they do mention Nick Fury in here. So the way that they talk about him, though, it says, minion teams are getting updated to work more effectively with their leaders. Does that mean leadership ability? I'm not sure what that means. Such as Nick Fury leading a SHIELD team that can give an Avengers team a run for its money. So I'm wondering if the existing Nick Fury that you can play in some of the missions or you can play against in the raids is not the one that we're going to get when he's finally released. We will see. Let's take a look at Nick Fury and Loki. And we're going to look at Loki first. And I have mixed feelings about Loki. Actually, I don't think he's that great of a character. Somewhere in the middle, perhaps. He's got a bolt, attack, do damage. He gets a chance to gain evade. Evade's a fantastic mechanic. Basically, it's 100% dodge. Mind control. Apply defense down, which I think is fantastic. Target for 2 turns. Defense down for 2 turns. Boy, you can really ramp up the damage on them. 50% chance to mind control 1 to 2 enemies, attack primary target for 30% damage. Now, it seems more useful in PvE content where if you're severely overmatched, let's say right now most of the top-end characters are between 20 and 30,000, but if you go get somebody with like 50,000 and you use the mind control to kind of like sabotage themselves, that might be useful. Mirror image, gain stealth, summon 2 mirror images at 30% normal damage, 100% normal health, and they get evade. That's very useful. And then God of Mischief, his passive ability, gain resistance, minus 25%. And resistance is offset by focus, and that is a formula to determine whether or not a positive or negative status effect will be applied. Actually, a negative status effect be applied by the enemy. And resistance, so that's going to increase the chances of your team putting buffs or debuffs on the other team, and that's very good. So I don't know. This is kind of a lackluster kit to me. For me, to be excited about a kit, he would have to have give like everybody on your team some sort of positive status effect or be able to take away positive effects. Seems like the name of the game right now in its current form is positive status effects. Now let's look at Nick Fury's kit, which frankly is just, to me, a slightly worse version of Kingpin. He's like a good Kingpin. I like this one right here. Attack primary target for 200% damage with a 15% crit chance, 50% chance to chain attack up to 4 adjacent targets with 150% damage with a 15% crit chance. I like this part. Gain 1 ability energy to an ally each time you crit with this chain. I like that. Rally. Gain defense up. Heal allies, that's fine. And then the most important thing right here, apply a positive effect on self to allies. So if you have offense up and speed up, maybe from Black Widow, that would go to everybody, and that's very good. Now, the reason why I like Kingpin better is he gives offense up, and he combos well with Crossbones. And Crossbones plus Kingpin is amazing, and I do think this is a good kit. That's fine, but I think Kingpin's actually better. Reinforcements, gain offense up for 3 turns, summon 2 shield agents at 100% normal damage and 100% of normal health. Those shield damage are pretty useful, a little bit more useful like the ones that Nobu gives out as opposed to the ones that Kingpin gives, although they just taunt, but they don't have a way of dispelling like some of the shield agents there. And then at the start of each hero's ally's turn, 20% chance for an ally to gain team attack for that turn. Now, don't know if this is going to be the final kit. If it is the final kit, this is okay. This is good. Like I said, I think it's just slightly worse, but very similar to that of Kingpin. But I have a feeling that this right here, there's going to be a way of exploiting this to some sort of awesomeness. Apply all positive effects on self to allies. If it did that for 2 turns, I would be really thrilled. But it doesn't look like it does that here. All right, guys, let me know in the comment section what you think. I'm pretty excited to get new characters. And as always, thanks for watching and keep on gaming.